Even when the trouble and the hard times come, oh, I know I've come here to play through your love. Nothing can separate us. Nothing can separate us.
All right, we're all set up. It's like ping pong. Ping pong. Good morning. 1 second. Josh, can you scan their heads?
Yes.
Josh, you go. Josh.
We're done around 10:15.
I can't find my card anymore. Custom emojis. Times 100. Maybe I can find a Josh is a loser one.
These are the songs you hear, like,
Get out of my
that's crazy.
Good morning.
I've been meticulously.
Wow, the herd was like walked in all at once. I kind of love that. A herd. A herd. Are you calling it a no, because a herd can be many, many things. A herd of people, a herd of sheep. Next.
Talking to Johnny.
Nice.
Thank you. Next. Thank you.
We're doing text to speech now?
Wait, first left hand. If you want to say hi, get up.
I know one person on this website.
That's crazy.
I think it's like Andrew. So, if you get done.
That's crazy. Wait, does this act as a cut screen? Wait, it's just gonna be Aaron there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm just gonna sit here like this. I'm so sure. Parents are gonna walk in on their kid and be like, "Hey, what are you watching? Shouldn't you be in church right now?" I'm getting some.
Once was blind, but not see. 70 songs out of 3.
Oh, nice.
So you know I gotta walk right. Some of these was another feed. Spinning is the thing that means. Don't listen to the devil, he deceives. Pushing to the side, I'm gonna leave you.
You just put a bunch of things.
Some of these was another feed. Spinning is the thing that means.
Just make it
The devil, he deceives. Pushing to the side, leave. Waking enough from the old. I just want another cheese and fire. Put your hope in your soul. Concerning me and shadows. Your light is my light.
You have to play today.
I played on what day was that? Friday. Yeah, me and Jesse got a duo job.
It's not solo.
Oh, what do you think this is?
I'm gonna walk in front of it. And now it's
Yes, you guys are, there's too many of you guys now. Just me and Leah to walk with you.
What do you look like? You're doing the you're approaching me meme.
Legend.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Technically, their responsibility.
I'm being threatened on left camera.
But
Yeah, I'm down bad, my guy.
with limited capacity, they're taking responsibility.
Wait, what if I just spam this?
I'm sure if you actually could, it's
Annika wants to tell you something.
No. I was wondering if you could go to Starbucks next time.
You gotta bring your own money. That's crazy. Josh, if they're gonna go to Starbucks, bring it to the In-N-Out, man.
well, you missed it. We all went to Starbucks.
Do it on Friday. And I math and multiple cookies.
Wait, you guys bought drinks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I
It was
regret
the
all
week
my.
that you weren't- it was the week that you weren't here.
Yes, because that's the only week I've had makeup work. I now have makeup work again, but I decided to skip it because of church. So now I have like 70 late assignments I must catch up in order to pass my
I
grade.
need to do a math test today.
Really? I have like 70 math tests that I must do today. They're all math tests. I feel like I'm being fair.
Whoa, your neck is 100%.
Whoa! I have COVID on my neck, man. Bro, I have COVID on my neck. It definitely hasn't.
Oh, wait, yours is
The math class.
I just brought a slightly different mask. It has like a different panel on it.
Alright, don't put that up on your skip anymore.
Don't miss out on the fashion sound just not.
This music makes me feel like you're gonna go on a tropical vacation.
Wait, aren't we going on
And I
one
need
in
to make
like?
a cool vlog.
Huh?
Right, Monica? This music always makes you think you should be like making a vlog or something. No vlog aspirations.
We just got a message from Leah's mom. Whoops.
Nice.
I tried to scroll down the chat.
Dancing? Yeah. It's like, I'm picturing like a cool ocean or something, you know? Like in slow mo. You know what I mean? Epic. We'll have to make a camp video.
Hola.
Hello.
I'm not gonna go.
Should I keep the music down while I'm talking? If you don't want to distract me.
He lost one. Leah turned around. Oh my god. Actually, she only turns around when I'm not good.
Good morning. You guys look so comfortable on those couches, but come take a seat. Hey.
How do I delete stuff? Like this, I think. Oh, I know how to delete stuff. You can delete stuff. Oh, I know I can remove that
I didn't
person.
sit on it long enough.
There's one like.
What's up, everybody? Epic, you guys sound super thrilled to be here today. Very excited. The enthusiasm is off the charts. I could barely hear myself because of how loud you guys are being. Welcome to middle school. We got a couple fun announcements. It seems like I can time this perfectly with our special guest later. Probably not, but got some fun announcements that are going to be the exact same as you heard for the last month. But apparently some of you guys haven't been paying attention. So, I don't have a slide for it, but we're going to start with this one. If you guys are going to come on Sundays, if you are at the very moment.
Which we want you to.
Yes, which is awesome because the group has been great. You guys have to register though, so we can know how many people are coming. I think maybe like 4 of you are registered out of the like 12 that are here, which is okay. Nobody's in trouble today. But next week, you'll have to run 50 laps around the church if you don't register, okay? I'm just kidding. But please just register so we can know, and our custodial staff can make sure they're keeping track of who's doing the cleaning and making sure that we aren't going over capacity, all that good stuff. Because if like 40 people sign up and then a bunch of people who didn't sign up come, we'll be way over, and then me and Leah will get in big trouble. So
Yeah,
that's what's up.
those three of us.
Yeah.
If
So-
we're loud here, they count.
Just make sure you guys get registered. It's super easy. You gotta answer like 2 questions, and then you're all good to go. Okay? Is that good for everybody? Anyone have any questions on how to do that or anything like that? Oh, Henry, wanna go do some temperatures? Epic. Cool. So just a last reminder, if you are gonna come on Sunday mornings, which I'm assuming you are because you're here on a Sunday morning, make sure you guys get registered so we can know that you're coming. And yeah, does that make sense? Is that good for everybody? I want to make sure there's no mix-ups because it's important.
Good?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys seem like you're gonna be on top of it next week. I'm expecting to see all of you guys' names
Absolutely.
on the website right when we go to see who's registered. Cool. Let's get to the first slide, if we have one. Upstaged, Thousand Pines Summer Camp 2021. Registration opens today, because it's the slide from last week. But the registration is open. There's a few of you guys signed up already, which is awesome. We have plenty more spots, so make sure you guys get registered. The registration will close when the spots are done. So you guys have so much time, but also don't let it fill up before you get up. What? No, me and Leah just have to pay extra money. But
Yeah, I'm already 4, guys. Don't make me more 4.
yeah, don't make us have to pay for extra spots, so make sure you guys sign up.
Do it for me.
There's a,
I really can't do this.
nice. The camp is July 18th to the 23rd, and for now it's a $100 deposit. And as you guys are doing the payments for the future, there are scholarship opportunities if needed. So don't let finances be a reason you can't go to camp. If you want to go, but you can't afford it, it's okay. We can get you some scholarships, super easy. Cool. Get to the next one. Gift group, Wednesday nights, 7 to 8:30 on Zoom, or the last week of the month.
Even 7 to 9.
We had that middle school night out in the courtyard. We just had middle school night out last week.
I chose not to go.
Most of you guys were there.
So,
What did we do? Why can't I-
Leah,
We did game night.
I
Oh, yeah,
said,
game night. And like any games, they just ran around in circles the whole time. It was super fun.
I chose
Every
not
other
to
group
go.
was fantastic and sat there and played their game. And then my group decided to make me look bad. So it was super fun and epic.
Yeah, I chose not
But
to
if anyone
go.
wants to play code names, I will be
I chose
here
not to go.
for no extra charge. Okay?
No, I
So-
chose not to go.
What do we got next? Wow, we got so many people rolling in.
I couldn't stop my Fortnite
All
run.
right, look at that slide. I just talked about it. Let's go to the next one. Cool. 8th graders. Is there any 8th graders in here? I see you.
Isn't there like 1,
I think that only 2.
4,
3.
12?
Okay. Cool. Night at the Oscars. We're gonna celebrate you guys and have a cool award Oscar night ceremony on May 21st, starting at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You guys should be getting something in the mail shortly to where you can RSVP. And if you don't feel like waiting for the mail, you can just go to the website and RSVP there. So
It's you and 2 adults of your choosing.
yes, you and 2 adults can RSVP to come hang out and have a super fun time. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna go crazy, COVID style. All right. Previous Sunday, super long and detailed slide here. May 23rd, 9 a.m. You guys will be over in the warehouse, which is over there, which is where high school hangs out if you're an 8th grader. And you're gonna kind of get a small taste of what high school's like, and you're gonna come back for 1 week, and then you're gonna go back to high school forever. Forever. Name that movie. Anybody? This is sad. Nobody watched The Sandlot? Nobody's ever seen Sandlot?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Forever. Come on, right? Thank you. Thanks. I thought it was a pretty good impression. But one of the last things, VBS is happening this year, and it's going to happen from June 14th to the 18th. And you guys are eligible to volunteer if you want to hang out with the kiddos.
If you're in 8th grade. Or sorry, it's 6th through 8th grade.
It's everybody.
Yes.
Yes, we're not limited in this space. You guys can volunteer. Go to lakeapp.org/VBS to find more information and sign up. The spots are limited due to COVID, as you've probably heard a million times this year. So if you do want to sign up, make sure you do it quick, all right? So that's super exciting. And is that the last one?
Yep.
Cool. What's up? Is there a coincidence that camp starts? We're good. I don't think
It's
so.
because I'm going on vacation, so that's the week I get camp. Ah!
Yeah, we had to spread out the time so that Leo can go on vacations.
I'm very bougie. I love you, but I also love vacation. So, no, also that's the week we were supposed to go to camp anyway.
There's only one person watching. There's only one person watching.
It's open now. If you want to volunteer for EBS, you guys can go sign up.
What?
Like, at this very moment if you want to. But just because a few people walked in, I'm going to repeat the very first announcement. So if you're already here, bear with me. But if you're going to come hang out on Sundays, which you are because you're literally here at the moment,
Love that.
that's awesome. And we love having you guys. Look at all the seats are almost full. This is a great time. But you guys have to make sure that you register beforehand. At this point, there's like 4 of you guys registered, and if way more people were registered, and then non-registered people came, we'd be over capacity, and we'd all get in trouble, but mainly me and Leah. So, if you are gonna come, please make sure to register. It's super quick, super easy. If you have any questions about that, you can ask me or Leah. And thank you guys.
It gets confusing. It gets confusing because your parents have to sign up for the main service on like a different RSVP. We don't know how to fix that. So that's why we have a separate one. So this one where your parents are like, I'm signing us up for church. You're like, me too! Like scream at that, you know, really like make them shake a little bit.
Yeah, if you could understand that, because I could barely understand that.
I'm
There's
sorry.
2 different ways to sign up. For your parents to sign up for the main worship center does not sign you up here. Even if they like RSVP you as an extra family member, it doesn't do anything for us. There's a separate one in the middle school area of the website. You have to sign up separately so that we can see that you guys are coming and we can know when we're at our max limit and when to do other things.
And the COVID symptom survey thing.
You have to go to the VBS page, not the middle school page, to sign up for VBS. Any questions about how to sign up or get registered for Sundays? No bad questions when it comes to this one. So we want to make sure everyone's safe, having a good time, and we're all following the rules. Cool? Cool. 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 We have a special guest coming in like, wow, I didn't make it in time. I gotta wait like 7 more minutes. Actually, we can play the game in the meantime. Henry, you want to do it? Okay, I'm gonna teach Henry how to get it set up. Or
I got it.
you sign into Sidekick, and then Henry should know which game it is. But guys, don't look at the secret slide here. This is top secret information that our special guest will
Yeah.
for us. Oh, you're moving it. Oh, yeah, man.
I can literally see that.
Yeah, I know. I was
Okay.
preventing. Anyone got any cool stories while we wait? What, Luke is sleep deprived. Anyone else? Can I get an amen? No one else is sleep deprived? You guys are all not 8 hours sleep last night? Legend's always sleep deprived, but this is what we already knew. Cool. Any other cool fun facts and stories? Man, honestly, I can appreciate that you guys are all quiet on Sundays, because if I wasn't up here talking on the mic, I would be the exact same way. Oh, look at that. We got us a candy.
Name the candy.
Name that cup of candy.
Well, this is the title slide now. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna try and explain it real quick. All the pictures are gonna start kind of like this on the bottom, where it's super pixelated, and it's slowly gonna become the actual picture. And someone has to guess what it is before it becomes the real picture. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Pretty straightforward. Henry, do you see where it says title graphic on? Turn that off. Sick. And now you can start the little slider thing. Start tapping it slowly, and then when someone thinks they have the answer, just say, hey, I think I know the answer. And then Henry will stop, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's see what the first one is. The dramatic effect is real.
Jelly.
I have no idea what the answers are, so I'm gonna let Henry be in charge of telling me if it's right or not. But at this point, I have no idea. It looks like a bunch of tiles.
Skittles, maybe? No, Skittles.
During the super pixelated one time, you could probably go a little bit faster. Because if someone can tell what that is,
Skittles!
if someone can tell what that is, that'd be very impressive.
Skittles!
I think I know what that is.
What's that?
Skittles.
Nika says it's Skittles.
Skittles.
But
don't think
no,
that's correct.
no, I was just guessing.
Gumdrops. Epic. Look at that.
I don't like
I've actually had
gumdrops.
a gumdrop
Gumdrops,
before. I think I've heard
nasty.
Merry Christmas!
many tales of gumdrops, but I don't know if I've ever actually had them. All right, we're on to many tales.
Oh, very good.
All right, let's get this next one going. Also, when you're in the line, can you turn the music up like 1 or 2 so I'm not just awkwardly singing after it? Which I don't mind. I really love it. But... Ooh, we are flying. Are these pixels the exact same as the last one?
Sugar gumdrops, the last one were sour gumdrops.
Ooh. Oh.
M&M's.
Yeah, Skittles. I mean, gummy
I have
bears.
no idea. So
Gummy bears.
we're just gonna keep this rolling.
How did I get that?
I don't know.
Just know that all the candies are colorful. That's why it's called colorful candy game or something like that. So they're all gonna look kind of similar at the beginning, I'm pretty sure. Hello. Hey, Legend, good competition.
People are here.
I got it.
Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, let's see what's going on.
What's up, people? Gummy worms.
Ooh, you guys got some guesses already?
Skittles. Jelly beans. Yee.
I was gonna say, Henry, so once you get the right answer, then you can just tell us that they're, but until then, we'll just keep it rolling.
Good. Sour rings,
Awesome.
maybe?
You guys are crushing this
No,
game.
no, no.
Super interactive, super fun. You guys are crushing it. All right, let's see.
I like it because
You guys just walked in. There's like a bunch of pixelated pictures, and we're trying to guess what candy it is before it becomes.
M&M's.
real.
M&M's.
M&M's. Wow. Epic. Ooh.
M&M's trying to steal my way. I don't think anyone. No, I said I'm trying to steal my way. I don't think anyone from my generation is going to get this.
Gummy rings. Sour.
Awesome. Let's keep this rolling.
Sour Patch. Sour Patch. Sour Patch.
Black licorice. Choo-choo beans.
Jawbreakers. Gumballs.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, runs. Love runs.
What are runs? What the heck are runs?
They're literally random shaped candies. Well, not super random. Like one of them was on bar, but it actually has strawberries. Oh, they're so good. The banana and the strawberry.
Nice.
Oh, no, thanks.
Is there anyone who's gotten like 2 or 3 of them right? Just Nika?
Me?
Leia, who has access to the answers?
I literally am not even cheating this time.
I got gummy bears.
You guys are directors and cheater.
I'm not always a cheater.
Okay.
Skittles.
Hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys gotta be faster.
Are you a
No.
little quicker than that?
You gotta be a little quicker.
Awesome. Do you guys even watch commercials anymore?
No, no.
Back in the day. You guys remember that commercial?
One commercial. The OG State Farm Hilarious commercial. Green stuff.
Green stuff.
Getting worms.
Sour Patch.
Oh, nice, Nika.
Ooh.
Sour, sweet.
Which kids are
Oh,
fantastic.
it makes me want candy.
That's probably the best candy that's been ever so far. Any arguments? Does anyone think that there's been a better candy besides Sour Patch Kids shown so far?
Which one? I don't.
M&Ms?
I hate M&Ms.
Oh, no.
M&Ms. I hate chocolate.
M&Ms are
Chocolate
the
is
low
just.
tier of chocolate.
Yeah,
Whoa!
I hate.
I mean, they're good, but if there
There's
was
the
like 10 chocolate
window.
candies to choose from, it'd probably be 10. Same.
There's the window.
M&Ms are not bad, but like, Sorry?
Josh, can you bring us candy since we're talking about candy? Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm doing COVID style, so you gotta eat invisible candy.
Wow.
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob when Plankton's eating the like fake virtual meatloaf. You know what I'm talking about?
Skittles.
Throw that meme right there.
Gobstoppers.
What is that?
Gobstoppers.
The sweet tart, like the chewy sweet tarts. You guys say what it is?
Gobstop.
And it's not a chewy. Oh, I love these.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what they're called.
All right, Emma. The pressure's on.
Yeah, they're free. I didn't know that. Actually, no, I didn't.
Oh, nice.
Those, okay, those, when Josh and I were a kid, you could get those, like, you could get, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
You get like 10 pounds of Sprees at like Chuck E. Cheese. You just have, that was like the Chuck E. Cheese snack of the century. You would use 5 tickets, you just like pound down smoothies.
Yeah, back in the day when you used to go to a place like Chuck E. Cheese, did you guys ever go to Chuck E. Cheese or is that back your time?
No, what's the raise your hand?
I think my sister was like the last generation of Chuck E. Cheese kids. She's like 19. She's almost made it.
This one has already been picked.
Yeah, you used to get tickets and you would basically just get you a bunch of like Tootsie Rolls or Sprees.
Oh,
That was basically the 2 choices. If you didn't like chocolate, you would get Sprees. If you want chocolate, you get Tootsie
This
Rolls.
is no one's
Or
watching.
you can save up like a cool kid and then eventually get like a sticky hand like 10 times later.
My brother
You just get
bought
dirt.
a Monopoly game. Because he
Wow,
takes
that's how we do it.
5,000 tickets.
A million tickets.
That's a lot.
Arcade games are fun.
Very dedicated.
We should do like an arcade night one day.
That was so good.
That'd be cool. There's a cool one in Covina.
Knock that
Yes, sir.
down.
Cool. How many more do we got, Henry? How many worms? Looks like it.
What's that?
Is it really? Nice. Alright, that's probably the best guess of the part of this whole time. That was the last one? I didn't hear you. It didn't count. I'm
Whoa!
just kidding.
Wait, so when your 6th grade boys have gibberish, they're like
Emma won.
things. But then when my 6th grade
Emma
girls
wins the game,
start
alright?
to hear it, you're like,
It's
sorry.
Emma's world and we're all living in it, okay? Like,
It is
I
Emma's
don't know what to
world.
do. But, cool, that was a fun game. Wow,
Thank you.
perfect timing. As the game ends, our special guest has arrived.
Oh, yeah.
So-
So.
Hey Julia, do you like Sour Patch Kids or M&M's better?
Sour Patch Kids.
Obviously, thank you. Where do M&M's rank among chocolate candy?
Like, I'm talking about regular.
Any choice of M&M.
Caramel.
Number 2 or 3.
Ooh,
Like,
wow.
top 3.
Top 3? Okay. I said the M&M's are low tier of chocolate candy. But Twix, Milky Way,
No.
really anything besides M&M probably. But guys, pay attention because Julia's here and she has a cool announcement for like 4 of you.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Julia. And yeah, real quick, I'm Julia. I am on staff over in high school, so I get to do what Josh does over in high school. I work with Perry. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. That's okay. And I'm really here for the 8th graders. So if you're an 8th grader, can you raise your hand to embarrass yourself and help yourself? Great, thanks. 1, 2, 3. Great. Hi. And I've seen you guys the last couple of weeks too. So, and if you're not 8th grade, that's okay too. That's why I'm still here. You get to look forward to this, whether it's next summer or the summer after, that's okay. Right, Henry? Yeah. Okay, so real quick, we are gonna go on a trip to Texas this summer. And it is a missions trip. This is our group, not from summer 2020, but from summer 2019. Don't ask me why I'm standing like this. I thought I needed to get shorter. I really didn't. We're in the airport about to take off to go to Texas. Some faces might look familiar to you, and if they don't, that's okay. They're about to be your new friends. We get to go to Texas for a week. We get to serve with a nonprofit called Attack Poverty, because that's exactly what they do, is attack poverty. We get to basically help them with their version of VBS. So, have you guys been to VBS here at Lake? Yeah, raise your hand. Oh yeah, have you guys helped out with VBS? Been able to do that? You want to do that this summer maybe? Like help be like a team leader and help those little cute little kindergartners like do arts and crafts and sing. So we get to go all out here at Lake Ave, like with a huge theme and decorations. So this group in Texas does it at a park instead, and they make it completely free for everybody to come and know and experience Jesus. So we help things like setting up tables and chairs to being group leaders, to helping them play basketball, lead a basketball camp, or if you like to dance, helping them lead a dance camp, or doing face paint, or helping with snacks. It's really fun. It's not only run by us, we just get to partner and help out. And then the last day is our free day, and last year we did some Segway tours around the city of Houston. You know, like those mall cops, you see them cruising around on those like things that just lean and they go. We got to do that, and it was really fun. Everybody got to go. So I have a quick video that I want to show you guys, and then I can answer any questions you got, especially from me.
I think that's 4.
Oh my gosh, that was me! Wow, it's the only time you'll see me. I was filming this. I get all the credits. We also got to help out in different ways in different parts of the community. We got to clean up some foliage. That was wild. We got to tour some nonprofits. They make t-shirts. That was really cool. We got to buy some stuff from them too. That was your Segway tour. It was amazing. We got to create a parking lot and help the nonprofit to have party and have a parking lot, which was really cool. This was our neighborhood UPS. That's it. So that was a super fun trip. That's something that it will look like if you guys are interested. I have applications, so I will give those to Josh before the end of the day today. So if you are interested, like curious about it, if you want to talk to your parents, pick up an application. They're due this Friday for you guys. So, do you have any questions at all? No, I know that was a lot of information at once, so I hope you were awake for that. If you were asleep,
I was slightly awake.
Slightly awake.
I got
Great.
really excited when I heard the music.
Yeah, that was nice.
Honestly, very important. That was a good video.
Wow, you're welcome. I did not edit that video, but
Who did? That was
John Martinez, he's a volunteer with us in high school.
Well, that was beautiful. You did wonderful also.
Thanks. Real quick, the reason that we go outside of Los Angeles, outside of Pasadena, to do a missions trip versus like serving someone here in Pasadena is because we like to get uncomfortable. In those uncomfortable situations, in those uncomfortable places or new experiences, usually that gives us a more open heart to meet Jesus or have Jesus meet us where we're at. So that's why I really like missions trips, and they can be really fun and transformative. If you've ever been to camp and you've noticed like, there are less distractions here. I get to hang out with my friends more. I don't have to tell my parents everything I'm doing 24/7. That's why Jesus gets to meet you there a little bit clearer, if that makes sense. So that's the only reason why we're going out of state, and it's a really cool organization. So if you have questions, I'll be around. That's it.
Thanks, Julia!
Welcome! Who did I do this to?
Oh, I'm just gonna go.
I'm gonna take the mic. I'm just kidding.
Julia's just gonna take it.
I just take over this one. Thanks for having me. Bye. Bye, Julia. Thank you.
Hi.
Leah,
Okay,
Leah.
so
you have coffee with Mike tomorrow.
I have coffee with my tomorrow, that is true. I got the notification as well. So I have coffee with another youth pastor tomorrow, and I haven't done that in over a year, so I set a reminder to remind me today that that's tomorrow. Because here's the thing, when you're a youth pastor, all the other youth pastors are like, let's get together and chat. And you're like, okay, great, but when COVID happened, it's like, let's get together in Zoom, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I was very non-participatory for the last year. So I'm having to remind myself how to participate. So anyways, hi everyone, how are we doing? For those of you who are new, who don't know who I am, I don't usually sound this like, usually I'm a lot more high pitched. But I literally don't know how. I was telling Josh the other day, I don't know how, but I lost my voice on Wednesday at game night. So usually like when I lose my voice, this is what it sounds like, and then like the next day I'm back to normal. I'm not back to normal. It's been 4 days. I think the Lord is trying to tell me that I need a vacation, but that's not until August, so I'll be okay. Now I'm just kidding. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Yeah. She just like gives a vacation, Josh.
LOL.
LOL. Lols. Okay, so here's the thing about that. Honestly, no, here's the thing. It is super fun. I love camp. Josh and I, John was like, give us a highlight. Like, we literally get to spend a whole week with you guys doing literally the most fun stuff, and we get paid for it. Like, that's literally our job. Huh? I don't know if there's a link. We've never been to 1,000 Pines.
I think there is.
Cool. Awesome. I've never been to 1,000 Pines. I grew up going to Forest Home, so I was really excited about Catalina, and now we're just going up to a different Forest Home. It's not the same. Anyways, okay, so who can tell me what we've talked about for the last few weeks?
Prince of Egypt and Moses.
I love it. Who can tell me what we talked about last week? Sarah! Okay, love that. Yes, the flags. Sorry, I had to register the secretary. Who can tell me the most radical flag I heard about last week? Henry? The burning bush was really good. Yes, that's what God said. Hey, go talk to your brother. And he's like, but who can tell me what the most like crazy flag was last week to them? It's a personal opinion. Okay. The boils? That just sounds so gross. And if you were part of the girls group last week, because you're a girl and you're in the group last week, Sarah looked up what boils are, and they were so gross. The boils are literally like pustules on your body. And so literally all the Egyptians were just covered in boils, and Pharaoh was still like, nah, we're good, we're gonna keep them. What was another random flag that you were like, that doesn't sound pleasant? Legend. Yeah, literally, that was the very first one. God's like, I'm gonna go all out. First things first, let's turn their entire water system to blood. And Pharaoh's like, I think it's a vibe for me. And everyone's like, it's a no for me. Henry, do you have another one? Okay, yeah, we're talking about it this week. Okay, so there are 10 plagues that God sends on Israel. Last week we talked about 9 of those plagues. The reason I say the last one is because the last one is honestly the most heartbreaking. So, and it's also like for us as Christians is the most confuzzling moment, and I'll explain that at the end. But literally, this last plague, God's like, all right, I've literally killed all of your food, killed your livestock. You literally have boils on your body. Your water is now blood. Like nothing is going right, yet you still are holding and enslaving the Hebrews. So he's like, all right, well, last things last, I'm gonna kill your firstborn son if you do not paint with, again, this is a sacrificial time, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you put lamb's blood over the arch of your door, then I will know you are a chosen Hebrew and will not kill anyone in your household. Wowza, okay? So, of course, because I would never betray you. We have a video to watch, pay attention.
Take a minute. Give it to God. And open the closets of every door. Open them. You shall pass through the land of Egypt and smite all the firstborn. But when I see the blood upon your door, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not enter.
Where is it?
You and your people have my permission to go. Leave me!
As you can see, I get our videos off the YouTube. Yay, good morning, Pastor Chuck. I like your shirt today. Okay, so, a couple things to remember. Pharaoh and Moses were raised together. So, the emotions that Moses is going through right now is his nephew was just killed. So he is empathizing with his brother. He's sitting here going like, oh my gosh, like, all of my, because Moses had kids at that time, so it's, imagine, we can't imagine it, none of us had children. But imagine if you were standing there and your sibling was just gone. So Moses is trying to help out his brother and be like, I tried to tell you. I tried to say, if you just let them go, this won't happen. But you didn't listen. So he's trying to say, I told you so, without saying I told you so. So today, we're going to be in Egypt chapter 11. Exodus chapter 11. And this is what the verse says. Now the Lord had said to Moses, I will bring one more plague on Pharaoh and on Egypt. After that, he will let you go from here. And when he does, he will drive you out completely. Tell the people that men and women alike are to ask their neighbors for articles of silver and gold. The Lord made the Egyptians favorably disposed towards the people, and Moses was highly rewarded in Egypt by Pharaoh's officials and by the people. So Moses said, this is what the Lord says, about midnight I will go throughout Egypt. Every firstborn son in Egypt will die, from the firstborn son of Pharaoh who sits on the throne to the firstborn son of the female slave who is at her hand mill, and all the firstborn of the cattle as well. There will be loud wailing throughout Egypt, worse than there has been over and over, or ever and ever will be again. but a lot, wow, I'm struggle lesson today. Okay, but among the Israelites, not a dog will bark at any person or animal. Then you will know that the Lord makes a distinction between Egyptian and Israel. All these officials of yours will come to me, bow down before me, and saying, go, and all of your people who follow you. After that, I will leave. Then Moses, hot with anger, left Pharaoh. The Lord had said to Moses, Pharaoh will refuse to listen to you so that my wonders may be multiplied in Egypt. Moses and Aaron performed all these wonders before Pharaoh, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not let the Israelites go out of his country. Let's pray. Gracious and holy God, I pray that as we learn about the tragedy of lives lost, God, as we learn about the frustrations of stubbornness and pride, God, I pray that we are warned and reminded this could be us. We could be blind to what we want and not what you're asking us to do or who to be. God, I pray you soften our hearts. Speak through me, and may my words be a form of worship to you. Amen. Okay. So like I said, the big reminder is, we talked about this near the very beginning, Moses loves his brother. He loves his brother because that's the, like, imagine if you're an only child, you can't necessarily imagine this, but you totally can vibe with it. Having a sibling is hard. You love them 1 minute, hate them the next. Want to spend time with them 1 minute, and then you're just like, if you breathe in my general direction, I will literally punch you over the fence. Like, it's a love-hate relationship, but at the end of the day, you will always choose to support and love your sibling. But Moses came into this crossfire where he's sitting here going, just because you love me and treat me well, Pharaoh, you don't love and treat my people well. And I stand with them. Just because you love me, you are not showing love to everybody who deserves love. And I asked you to let them go. I told you Yahweh is powerful. And the reason I wanted to show you that clip in its entirety is we see the fact that God hesitates. He looks at each door, and I just picture God taking deep breaths and going, okay, here we go. When we get to the desert, which will be next week, we're getting to a point of barrenness, which means there's nothing. There's no food, there's no water. I'm not gonna lie, I get very cranky when I'm not fed, so I can't imagine being in the desert, not eating. But now, it's that heaviness of their mourning. Their lives are completely changing. Yes, they didn't lose anybody, but they know people who have experienced loss. Have you guys ever been in a situation where a friend is going through something very, very difficult, like the loss of a relative, like someone passed away, or they're having to move, and you're sitting here going, that's never happened to me. I don't know how to help you through this because I haven't had to navigate this yet. I remember very vividly when I was in 5th or 4th grade, right before that, my parents told me, hey, you're transferring schools. We are moving you from Azusa to Glendora, and you're gonna have to make new friends. And I remember being so frustrated because I was like, but I'm planted here. I have friends, I have a community, and you're telling me I'm not allowed to spend time with them anymore because you want me to go somewhere else. I remember telling one of my friends that, and she told me, I've gone to 3, okay, mind you, we're in 3rd grade, right? She's like, I've gone to 3 schools. I've been in this school for 2 years, and that's the longest I've ever been in this school. She was able to help me process and get ready for that move. It didn't make it easier. I cried a lot. My mom had to sit with me at lunch multiple times. It was a big deal. We'll talk about that later. But I had a friend who was able to sympathize with me and walk through that with me. So when it came my time, in 7th grade, when one of my best friends' parents were like, hey, we're moving to Indiana. And I'm like, what is in Indiana? The state, in case you didn't know. I remember sitting with her and just recalling, I know how to sit with you now. I know how to care for you because someone cared for me. And that's what the Hebrews are going through right now. They're having to learn all of this on their own so that they can later help their kids. So they realize this is only the beginning of a very tumultuous next few years. Big words meaning crazy. It's a good one. Remember that? Jot that down. So I want us to remember, after a year of life-changing moments where the next time you guys saw each other in person, you couldn't fully see your face. You're slightly covered, you're wearing a mask. Next time you walk into school and go like, why are the desks so far apart? Why is there like a plastic shield in front of me? When you open up your computer to see your classroom but not be in your classroom because you're in your bedroom, remember that this is what the Hebrews were feeling. They had no idea what they were doing, but remember, you are going to be able to take this information and help someone else later. You're going to be able to help your younger siblings, your cousins, and it's not fun. But that's why we're together. If Josh and I can be there for you by, I don't know, helping you wake up by singing to you, I will call and sing you awake. Does that make sense? Remember that, Luke. But truly, that is what community is for. I do too. That is what community is for. We are here to be with one another through loss, through joy, but most especially through change. Change is uncomfortable, but change is inevitable. So allow yourself to be in community in those moments. Now, we're going to break off into our groups. Gentlemen, you're going to go here. Ladies, we're going to go here. We're going to chat it out a little bit more. But first, you are seen, you are loved, and you are needed. Toodles! Yeah, we'll continue.
Leah, can I end it?
Yes.